And the lie detector says that was a month. It's not about. Hey, what's up, my loungies? Y'all already know what we about to get into. We about to get into the tea when I tell you. Cardi B is defending her dad against the internet once again. Let's get into it. Okay, so it said everyone's favorite go-to source of information. Grok claims Cardi B's father is a ex-offender. Okay, check the court docs. Public record doesn't lie, right? First things first, my dad never been arrested in this country. My dad is an immigrant from the Dominican Republic. He would be deported if he committed such a disgusting crime. I don't know why y'all like playing these games just for you to be fake mad when I post who got those real mugshots, real evidence, and real cases for grape. Stop playing with me and my family and leave me the F alone for real before I start some shit today. So it's looking like y'all got Cardi, back in her bag. Mad at Cardi for responding to Mother Effa's line on her and her family, but not mad at the people who make up the lies and rumors? Like, what? It be like that, child. You're spreading misinformation about public records. Your reason for saying he didn't commit the crime is flawed and untrue. Okay? So somebody had said this. I don't know if they wrote this themselves. She claims he would have been deported if he committed that crime. That is false. In 1988, immigrants were not deported instead of being arrested or imprisoned for violent crimes. But I thought they said it was 1990 something. Child. She says never arrested in this country to suggest innocence. This is misleading. Crimes are prosecuted where they occur, not where someone later lives. Many 1980s records are archived or not digitized. Especially mugshots. Y'all know how I be with these goddamn shits. A conviction cannot exist without an arrest somewhere. Okay? Carlos Almanzar, I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, to be exact, was convicted of raping a 14-year-old girl in 1988. That was the year I was born. He was sent to prison for 5 years and released on February 4th, 1993, read the text. That's the very reason of his daughter may be so protective over who exactly knows her father. So I don't know who wrote that. Okay. Then right here, data source, Nassau County Arrest Records Database. Then they show this, but where is the court documents and everything else that y'all posting up? I don't see any of that. It says Second Circuit Executive Court, New York City, but where's the arrest record? Real mugshots, real evidence, and real cases for grape. Kenneth Petty, who is Nicki Minaj's husband, and then we have her brother, who was actually sentenced to 25 years to life in prison for what he did as a pedo. Okay.
Somebody said Cardi on Space is saying she's gonna sue people because the little feelings hurt. First of all, you little light skinned piece of shit. It's not about no feelings is hurt. Y'all come here and say shit about me every single day. I don't care. What y'all not going to be allowed is fucking. First of all, who's more who how would you feel? Let me see. Let me see. You as a gay man, right? Because you're a gay boy, right? You're a gay boy, Mr. Ice is your father, right? Oh, matter of fact, since you want to talk about fathers, right? As a gay boy, why would you let somebody say that your father's a motherfucker? I'm not allowing that. Oh, your feelings are hurt. Yeah, I take that shit very serious. I don't play about that shit. I don't even and everybody want to talk about sympathy and shit. Y'all don't even know half of the shit that I dealt with when I was a motherfucking dancer. I don't play about that shit. I don't play that shit. I will kill with my motherfucking hands. I don't like that shit. So yes, my feelings are hurt, and I do not play that shit. Y'all need to be the one that need to be evaluated. That y'all play around with shit like that. Y'all don't talk about people's victims and shit.
Now, I guess this is regarding Stefan Diggs' alleged victim that claims that he choked her and did these things. Not once has that woman said anything to me about being touched. Not once. Mind you, We was talking every single day until she left that house, and she just wrote me this. But I'm gonna let the courts handle shit. And when it gets handled, I want all y'all talking shit on your freaking knees with apologies. Just as loud the way y'all been harassing over a lie. And I put that on my 2-month-old son in the name of the Lord. That's how confident I am. So this was the alleged message to Cardi from the alleged victim. I'm so sorry. I can't talk to you. I didn't say that, especially in the way it was written. Please contact my mediator and she will answer anything you need to know, but only in person and confidently. Okay? Lynette. All right, so that's the alleged stuff. And it says, here's Cardi B's now deleting tweet attempted to reach out to the alleged victim in a strangling assault case against Stefan Diggs. Shaking my head, not a good move at all. So did she respond to her or did the girl respond to her? That's what I'm trying to figure it out. Why did Cardi think it's okay to confront the victim? This can come across as intimidation. Like she's claiming Stefan abused her and you expect her to take the time to address random tweets from a fan page that already didn't like you and find a reason to troll you? Well, that post was unavailable. Guess that person deleted whatever they had to say. Okay. Now, let's get into... Was Cardi B dad convicted for rape? No, there is no verified record that Cardi B's father was convicted of rape. Rumors and social media posts have circulated claiming that Cardi B's dad, Carlos Almanzar, was convicted of raping a minor in the late 1980s. However, Cardi B herself has publicly denied these claims, claiming them false and pointing out factual inconsistencies in the alleged evidence. For example, noting she was born in 1992, but posts claim he was released in 1993. Okay, so they basically saying, how the hell was she born? Or is that her father? They look alike. I'm just saying. Multiple news outlets and reported note that the allegations about her father being convicted rapist or a sex offender are unfounded and appear to be rumors propagated online, often tied to on social media drama rather than verified legal records. In short, there are no credible public records or rebuttable reports confirming that Cardi B's father was convicted of rape. The stories you may see online are widely regarded as misinformation and have been publicly denied by Cardi B. Is there mugshots or police reports or court documents? Here's the current and verified situation. No verified legal records. There are no confirmed police reports, mugshots, or court documents from trusted public records showing that Cardi B's father, Carlos Almanzar, was arrested, charged, or convicted of rape or SA. Rumors circulating online claim such records exist, but those claims are not substantiated by reliable sources or official legal documents, okay? And I would just like to know if anybody has the court documents or any type of police report or whatever the case may be, can you just send it to my Instagram or send it to my email, etoxic, T-Lounge69. So when it comes to Cardi defending her dad, as she should, people are going to defend their parents regardless of anything. She said what she said. Okay. A lot of people is going to say things online. It's going to be allegations, rumors, all type of shit. People just, this is what they do. Especially when it's their fave, Nicki. They're always going to try to bring Cardi and her family or try to fish for something to try to compare the two. And it's like, come on. First of all, Nicki is married. And she already knew about all of this stuff and whatever. She married him and got a kid by him. And he's supposed to be a rapist. Then you have your brother who's also a rapist. And then Nicki writing letters to the judge and shit, all of that. Like, it's just like she's more of the... She's on the side with the pedos. That's what it's given. Those are actual factual stuff that they're doing time now or did time. Registered, on the list. We seen all of these things. So it's just like, I don't see that stuff with Cardi's dad. And maybe it is because he wasn't arrested out here in the United States and he was in DR. And maybe it's over there. Can anybody get the records from over there? Would it be on a public internet search? I don't know how it is in other countries and other places. So let me know how that go. And if y'all got the tea, send it to my damn DM. So people talking about Biggie and Tommy situation, and let's just listen to what Biggie had to say.
My thing is, I don't got time for people. You can already tell by the way Tommie walked in that she was already on some type of energy, doing whatever she was doing. She just walked in stumbling like, girl, I don't got time for you and your coke rants going back and forth all day. Like, it's so whack. Like, literally, I'm having a regular conversation with her and then she starts yelling, screaming, like, you don't gotta tell me. Like, oh my God. Like, you know what? Like, I really expected more. Like, I expected more. And there's so much more that they edited out of this whole because she said so much worse stuff. Like, she's just horrible. She's horrible. She's horrible. Exactly. We already know what time Tommie was on the whole time. She just wanted to be ignorant, didn't want to care about nothing that I had to say. Mind you, I complimented her the minute she walked in. I was literally trying to have a conversation with her. She started yelling and screaming like this shit's just disgusting. And then it doesn't surprise me that she's fat shaming me now. Now it's, oh, you irregularly built. Da-da. Like, all right, that's fine. That's fine. And I don't have to go to a boutique. My outfits were picked out, baby. So were mine. My outfits throughout the whole entire season were custom fits. And even the fits that were done were pieces from runway pieces that haven't even been released yet. Multiple of my looks. So let's not even get into it. And yes, I'm not regularly shaped like you guys that pay for the same BBW, BBL, whatever the y'all pay for. I'm shaped differently, so custom. How that, baby? Because it's custom. All my clothes is custom. Every outfit I wear is custom. So let's really get into it. You gave me a ticket. Okay, congratulations. And you've been a bad friend. And now that I'm competition to you, now it's like you want to treat somebody like shit. I'm always like coherent. I'm always coherent. You can't bust me. I don't be on drugs. I don't drink. You can't bust me. For real. You're 50 years old. You should be able to. No, I didn't need T Styles' outfits either. So stop making it seem like it's one thing that it's not. I really don't care. I have a stylist, a driver, my manager, hair and makeup with me everywhere I go, girl. Is you cool? Is you cool? Everywhere, girl, you don't even have a team. I have the second biggest team on the set. Are you cool, girl? Is you cool? Like, don't make it seem like it's one thing that is not, girl. You have not even been on a full season of Baddies in that long. You come in and you run out of Baddies every time because you treat people like shit. You treat everyone in production like shit. Everyone be scared to even have a conversation with you. I've seen you do the worst, girl. Like, don't really make me get up on here and say everything that you do and how I've seen you treat people and how I've seen you maneuver around work, girl. Because I'll really say a lot. And a lot of people will say and agree with me, girl. You bully everyone around you, girl. Everyone. You try to put your hands on everyone like you're everyone's mother, girl. You're weird. You're weird. Get your life together. Bro, because, like, let's really get into it. I've seen this woman smack producers. I've seen this woman smack the camera guys, security, people that are sent there, her own personal assistants. She talks to everyone like shit. She treats everyone like shit. If she doesn't have a cup of wine in her hand, and even when she has the cup of wine in her hand, she treats and kicks everybody in their face like girl. You forget that I've been on multiple seasons where you've been around, and that's very bad. Like, you act like a mother 3-year-old. Like, ew. It's very disgusting. You treat everyone like shit. It's so weird. I can only imagine, like, the people around you, like, how you treat them people. And then it's like, now I'm oddly shaped. Like, girl, now you have so much bad to say about me. But not too long ago, you're like, yeah, Biggs, you be killing it. Da, 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 da. Girl, you're so fake. It's so bad. Like, just because you look good doesn't mean you can treat people like shit, girl. Like, we get it. You look good, and then what? Girl, and then it's like, remember when I first met you and I took you shopping? Girl, are you slow? You never took nobody shopping. Let me pay for all of that. You were on the phone like, yeah, and I'm doing this for the show, and we should be showing this, and we should be showing that. So let's do this and let's do that. Yeah, me and Biggs is gonna go shopping. No, baby, you didn't take nobody shopping. We literally got sleeping gear and stuff like that. We could rewind the episode to Baddies West. We got like sleeping gear and cute stuff for like to be on the road and stuff. And you was calling Lemmy and Natalie the whole time like, yo, I'm not paying for this. Y'all gonna have to reimburse me. I remember the whole thing. Matter of fact, I got some behind the scenes footage that I need to put up actually. Because yes, girl, you was begging Lemmy for that money every single day. About the money that you spent. And you both suffer, everybody, not me. Stop making it seem like you were shopping for me, girl. Then mind you, when we was talking about my first bag with Zeus, I split it with you and da-da-da. Yes, I paid her to come to my city so I can flip my bag. And then what did she do? She didn't show up. The whole entire city came out and she didn't show up, and she had to come a second time because she's a stupid little drunky little bitch. Someone take the sippy cup of Hennessy from that bitch, because she's been up. My first check got Zeus. Yup, I gave half of it to her and the other half to Natalie Nunn, and I threw a big ass party, two separate ones to flip my money. Okay, thank you, as I should. As I should. Thank you very much. And both times, Tommie didn't even show up. And by the time she finally showed up, for like the third time that I booked her in my city, no one was even there to fucking see her, my nigga.
So when it comes to Biggie and Tommy, I just feel like they need to stop. If y'all not gonna be friends, don't be friends. You get what I'm saying? If y'all on the show, y'all doing the job, it is what it is. Once y'all seen people true colors the first time, don't continue it. I'm telling you now. You might learn from your lessons, keep going or whatever. You might, a lot of people don't learn their lessons, and it just is what it is. That comes with, life. And you make your own decisions. You be friends with whoever you want to be friends with until you're done dealing with the bullshit. Okay. A lot of people is talking about how Biggie asked her a question or told her that she need to be on time, whatever. But y'all did that with Chrisean and everybody else that be acting like they right? So Tommie is exempt. Oh, Chrisean and Low London had fought when Low London called out Chrisean about being late and is being unprofessional. But now that Biggie's basically telling her so-called friend, hey, like, we got stuff to do, be on time. Because when y'all supposed to do things as a group, y'all depending on each other. So when one's slacking, the whole shit is messed up. Because now we can't start and do what we have to do because everybody want to be late and moving how they want to move. Y'all got to be considerate of everybody in that situation if y'all doing a job. But that's just my opinion. 33K, Mr. 7-Eleven has some things to say. So Chrisean's blood boyfriend, 33K, sparked speculation after posting about incurable STDs. Social media pointing fingers at Chrisean. He says, I don't give a F how famous is itches walking around here with a disease can't get rid of. I don't know if UK means I don't know, child, because these things, I'm getting too old to be figuring out these damn shits. Okay, so he's talking about a famous person. Okay, and what famous person, or not even famous person, because we know how that word gets to people, but a well-known person like Chrisean, right? She's the only one that we seen him with and actually know of. We don't know who he have in his personal life, so we can only assume that he's talking about Chrisean. And what incurable STD I think that he's talking about? Because remember, there's allegedly talk about Blueface and Jaden and people over there in the circus have herpes. Okay. Nothing has been proven or any of the sorts, but that is what the conversation is being said. Okay. But until there are some factual things that come out to confirm these rumors, it's just rumors. So what do y'all think, and how y'all think he knows these things? Did she tell him, or he came across some paperwork or something? What y'all think is going on here? And I did DM him. So he DM'd me one time before, but we're going to, like I said before, I don't know if it's true or not. This is what people are talking about, people close. He didn't say no name, so like I said, at this point it's up in the air. When people don't tag a person, name a person, or whatever, or don't give too much details to really pinpoint a person out and like make it really obvious, nowadays you really got to say the name. You have to say the name, because that could be anybody. He could have met somebody famous behind the scenes that we don't know about. So but, people are going to point fingers at Chrisean because, like I said, she's the only known person that we know that he was with. So, I don't know. What do y'all think? So, Chrisean has officially made her departure from Baddies USA. What are your thoughts on her overall this season? So, we're going to get into it. I'll never forgive Zeus for allowing her to bring something so evil, traumatic, unnecessary, and triggering to a TV show. SA allegations don't belong here. I don't feel comfortable seeing them together because it's like, wow, stay away from one another. That's not normal. I agree. Her sister should have left. Instead, we like Chrisean more. She said she was going home like she has one. Ooh, I think she outgrew what the show is about. I also think she is misunderstood. What exactly is not, child? I think she came in genuine. She has obviously healed a lot. She wanted a real relationship with her sister. She was willing to forgive the past, but her sister was all about clout. I'm glad that she left because they didn't deserve her energy, and neither do any other haters. Oh, the delusion in this comment. All of this is wrong. Child. She shouldn't have been allowed to be on the show after freaking up her innocent baby boy. A waste. Anybody that can watch their big sister get stomped on is a lame. She couldn't humble herself for her own sister. This was supposed to be their comeback together, and she ruined it for a nobody itch. Her sister should have left right with her. She could have stayed off, but then again, I unsubscribed. That show is low vibrational. Can someone tell me why Marsh had on a baddie chain? Yeah, because according to Natalie, I think Chrisean gave Marsh her baddie chain. Now, that's finna be Taseki's storyline because she boring as hell without one. Or is that Chrisean's storyline because she's the one that came on the show bringing that shit back up? She loves departing early, laugh out loud, thinking she's the most prominent baddie who left the biggest mark and acting like she too good and more evolved than them. Clear the family drama. Rather it was real or fake, she shouldn't be spilling her family's business. Wow, I didn't think that she would have gotten this much hate. I love Chrisean. She's my favorite baddie. I always want to see her win despite she was flawed. I'm glad she left. I hope that she finds something better and greater. She's too real for most of them girls, but not perfect. Yes, nobody's perfect, but she's too real for the most of who girls? Where do y'all see real at? I'm confused. I'm in confusion. She wasn't needed anyway. She was starting shit then playing victim with her sister. That's what she always do, y'all. You're crying? How old are you? And then she proceeds to cry the whole season and play dumb with her sister like she didn't say Taseki touched her. Chrisean acts like a weirdo for real. Like, no shade. All shade because, she definitely do act like a weirdo. You gonna call your sister a crybaby and all these other things. Like, how old are we? Grow up and all these other things. And it's childish and all this other stuff. But you cry every second. Either it's genuine or you're forcing tears. But either way, you're still crying. So, Chrisean, okay, left the show like we spoke about. So, I guess let me know how y'all feel about it. Because y'all know how I feel. I felt like she was a waste on there. Y'all keep talking about the season that she first started. That was what, the first Baddies episode? The first season? And how many seasons we got after that? And which one did she really make an impact? The first one? And y'all keep bringing up the first one? No, we talking about this one. And then the one where she was pregnant? Acting like a damn jackass? Oh, yeah. Very embarrassing in my opinion. But let me know. So, when it comes to Chrisean, we don't care if she was on it or not. Because she didn't do anything on there but cry and lie. Allegedly. And, do the most of the most for a storyline. And, pushed Marsh around to fight Taseki and shit. Because Marsh did not have to fight Taseki. I'm just saying. Like, Chrisean was just a waste of space on the goddamn Baddies USA. Somebody else could have took her spot. I'm just saying. Remember, everything is allegedly, okay? For entertainment purposes only. Nothing personal, just my opinions and my things that I want to say. That's it, and that is all. It's not intentionally trying to, come for anybody or whatever, but my feelings are my feelings, okay? But make sure y'all run up the video and, like, comment, do all that good stuff. And I'll see y'all in the next video, okay? Until then, toodaloos, bye-bye.
Lately I've been in my bag, but told me don't take my foot off the gas. They give you an inch, gonna take you a mile. I'ma shoot by myself like a 10 foul. City to city.